Please welcome George Randall with Thanks for the Effort.
Enough procrastination. Tonight we're going to acknowledge, or I'm going to acknowledge, and honour a member, a very hard-working member of this club. Now, who is it? Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This person became a member of this club in 2003. He's tall, he's dark, and some say he's handsome. Mostly the girls. He always wears a dark suit. But he did make a very important fashion statement on one occasion and took his jacket off. Anyone guess who it is yet?
Except for that person.
Peter?
Yes, for the benefit of our guests, I'm talking about Peter Bardew. Now, what do we know about Peter Bardew? Some of you may not know, but Peter has a very exciting career. He's an accountant! Peter was born in actually, he's very lucky as being an accountant, because did you know that old accountants never die? They just lose their balance. Peter was born in 1977 of Hungarian parents. His mum and dad, Anna and John. And John, his dad, owned a coffee and sweetie shop. He sold chocolates. And even in those days, I think Peter knew he was destined for that kind of career, because his dad was reading him his favourite bedtime story one night, and he got to the bit, and Cinderella went outside, and the fairy godmother waved her magic wand, and the pumpkin turned into a beautiful golden coach. Peter pipes up, "Dad, that coach, would that be income or capital gain?" Then later, Peter's dad walks into the shop one day. There's Peter in the middle of the floor, absolutely crammed full of chocolates, empty wrappers all around. "What are you doing, son? You're eating all the profits!" Well, he must have done, because by the time he got to the end of primary school, his parents and he had to move back to Hungary. Not because they were hungry, but because they were Hungarian. So off they went, and Peter spent his high school days in Hungary. And he also took German as a second language. Stayed there right the way through his high school. Then they came back to Australia. Must have saved up some money. And when they did that, Peter went to Monash University and majored in accounting. There he was. And he's a pretty smart cookie, because he also went on a 3-week study tour. That took him to the US, to Europe, and to the UK. And there was one particular day, they're on the bus, and they passed a field of sheep, and somebody said to the bus, "How many sheep are in that field?" And fairly quickly, Peter said, 205! Someone next to Peter counted the sheep and thought, "Peter, that was quick. How did you answer that so quickly?" He said, "Oh, it was easy. I just counted the legs and divided by 4. So there he was. Although part of his time too, Peter really thought, I need to do some different things. He tried soccer. And in fact, he quite liked it. But he had to give it up because it cost him too much money. He kept breaking the lounge room window from the inside. Peter, you really have to get out more. So anyway, after his uni days, Peter spent some time touring around Australia. And he had a great time. Then the time came where he really needed to get some more excitement in his life. So what did he do? He joined Toastmasters. And since then, we've loved to hear from Peter. He's been treasurer twice. Wow, you're going to convention. He's also, he did a great job as treasurer. All the money was carefully looked after. Then he's been president. And this year, he's been Vice President of Education. Peter, thanks for the effort. You've done a great job over the years, and we really appreciate it.